Renting versus buying is what we're going to be talking about today, and it should be pretty interesting. We'll talk about some of the positives and negatives of both. So please stay until the end of this video so you can hear the whole thing. Hi, my name is Kathy Jackson, and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams San Diego Metro. I've been in the real estate business for years. Today, we're going to take a look specifically at the San Diego market and take a look at the median house purchase price and also the median rent. Now, median, what that means is different than average. Average is just taking all the numbers together and dividing it up and see what the average is. But median is that half are below a certain house price and half are above of what has been selling. Right now in San Diego, the median house purchase price is around $760,000. For that amount, let's say with 5% down, your payment will be right around $4,400 a month. That's with 5% down. And the median rent in San Diego is as follows. Now this is for just about a 3-bedroom unit. I'm going to read some different median rents. Mission Beach, that's right near the water, $5,500 a month. East Village, $4,900 a month. University City, $4,513 a month. Pacific Beach, $4,975. North Park, $3,350, so that's a little bit less. And on. Mira Mesa, about $3,492. So that gives you an idea of some of the median rents in different areas, different little neighborhoods in town. Now let's talk about some of the positives and negatives of renting and home ownership. First of all, with rent. With rent, you're flexible. I mean, you could go month to month, or you may just commit yourself for a year, but you can decide what you want to do later. There's something nice to that. I've rented before, and that is something that I enjoyed about it. With rent, though, you can't usually do whatever you want with the interior. Sometimes you can have a great landlord, and they'll let you do a few things like paint or plant some things outside, but it's not always that way. And is that you're paying your landlord and not yourself. So they're getting the benefit of your payments every month, and you're not saving any money up. Rent is flexible, but it could go up. It usually doesn't go down. Rent payments are going up. Right now they're going up, actually. Now let's take a look at home ownership. First of all, with home ownership, you've got a set monthly payment, as long as it's not adjustable, that is. There's no rent increase, so you've got your payment that's regulated. It's nice to know. You can do with your house what you want to do with your house. You can remodel the interior of it. If you've got a condo, you can remodel the interior, but with the exterior, you have to get permission. But with a house, you can do pretty much what you want with it. If you want to put a fence up or do some nice landscaping, remodel the kitchen, you can do that. Owning a house can ground you. It can give you a sense of belonging. I think that's one of the great benefits of owning a house, is it kind of sort of cements you to the neighborhood, and it makes you feel like you belong. It can cause that. You get to know the neighbors more. It's more permanent. Also, you're building equity. It's like a savings account. It can be, especially over the long haul if you decide to stay for a long time, like at least 7 years. Now, there's kind of a rule of thumb, you could say, and that is that if you're only going to stay in a location 1 to 2 years, in a lot of cases, you're going to be better off renting. It's not very long to build up equity, although right now it is a little different. You can actually build up quite a bit of equity right now. I know people that bought just about a year ago or two, and let's say a year and a half ago, their house might be worth, and they might have bought something for $650. Their value might have increased by $200,000, but that is not the usual way things go. And the real estate market does level off at different times. Something good to know. But if you're planning to stay for a few years, it's really could be a very good investment. Another thing to ask is, does buying a house help you save your money? Is it one of your, you could call it savings accounts? It's an investment. It could be one of the best investments you have. That occurs especially when you're going to stay in it for the longer haul, even though, like I said, right now it's just a little bit different. I was doing a little research before making this and just listening to some financial experts besides just real estate agents. I wanted to see what they said about any more extra advice about buying a house if you're going to invest in a house. And Dave Ramsey is one that a lot of people know of. There are several different financial experts to listen to. I like him. I also like Aaron Talks Money. He says says to pay off your debt before you buy a house. That is good advice. It's kind of hard to do completely if you're trying to save money, but it's a great bit of advice. Also, have your emergency fund fully funded. That's a great idea. 6 months is probably a wonderful amount to have for your emergency fund. That would include all of your fixed expenses like your car, utilities, your mortgage payment that you would be having. But if you can do 3, that's good too. Dave Ramsey recommends a 15-year mortgage. I think I'd probably recommend a 30-year mortgage just because you're not tying all of your money up in your monthly payment. Although, 15 years can be ideal, but it's just a big chunk. Instead, you can do a 30-year mortgage and make an extra payment each year, and that's going to reduce the amount of years that you owe for, maybe down to 26. I've got to double check on that, but it will take some years. By just making 1 extra payment a year, it'll take some years off your mortgage that you owe. So I hope that helps a little bit. It's just some general guideline discussion on the positives and the negatives. You can go much more deep with the finances. I recommend talking to your lender as well, see what you qualify for. Look at the rental payment versus ownership payment, but also consider, besides just those money things, I think I'd consider that a house can be a nice investment as well and help to ground you to an area. I hope this helped. Please message me if you'd like to talk more about it. I would love to chat with you. Hit the like button on this, please, and hope to talk to you soon. Watch some of my other videos that are on YouTube. I've got some various different topics about different neighborhoods and a lot of different things. Some of the great things about the community of San Diego and much more. So please continue to watch. Thanks a lot.